for our New Year, New You party. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I'll figure it out. And also, I'm making sourdough to benefit SAC, so if anyone's interested, let me know.
Melanie, just 3 announcements. First, reminder that we do have Lost and Found. I lost something the other day, and I found it in there, so it works. Second is we'll send this around again for staff bonuses. So if you want to contribute to the staff bonuses, please put it in this bag that we spent a small fortune on. And as opposed to the baskets are going to be for your pledge or contributions. And lastly, the finance team, we did email out through the treasurer email just an update for where you are at this point in our financial year, where you are with your pledge. Just your pledges. If you make contributions for other things like SAC or the locks, those don't appear on there, which there's a note stating that. But if you have any questions, let me know. If you did not get it in your email inbox, check your spam, and if you still didn't get it, let me know.
Good morning. I'm not a committee chair. I do collect junk. Small electronics. I took a load out to the trash site this week. You don't have to recycle the little batteries, the AA's and the 9 volts and the little round battery. They just go straight into the garbage can, which I didn't know. So there you have it. But this is for small appliances and whatever kinds of thing along that line. Derek could tell you better. Wires and, I don't know, stuff that you don't know what to do with. I take it out there, they figure it out. There it is.
Hi, I'm Janet with Programs. So next Sunday after church, we're having a new Inquiring Minds session with Lindsay Stroh leading us. And the topic will be whether atheists and agnostics are truly welcome in UU, is that right? Yep. And then the Sunday after that, after service, we're going to go caroling, do some holiday caroling at a memory care center. And this is our 3rd year we'll be doing this. And I know everyone's really busy on the 22nd, but it'll be really great. Anyone who loves to sing, and if you don't want to sing but you want to spread holiday cheer, we have bells you can ring. And yeah, so the only thing is you don't have to RSVP for the new Inquiring Minds, but you do have to RSVP for this because we need a certain size group. If it's too small, we can't go. If it's too large, it's going to be a problem. So if you're interested, please let me know. Or Martha or Ann. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Caitlin McElroy. I'm also not a committee chair, but I thought this would be a good moment. Kathy Spoon of 1U emailed me, and she said, please let anyone at WWF know that there's a game night on December 14th, this Saturday, or next Saturday, I think, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can bring an appetizer or dessert. That would be awesome. And a game that you want to show everybody. So again, that's 6:30 to 8:30 Saturday, December 14th. You should come. Games are fun.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dee Ziner, and I am here on behalf of the program committee with Rookie Booker. Yes, we had a great time last night with the Packhams and Martha hosting the holiday mystery party, but I'm not going to talk about that. But the reason I'm here is to let you know that the program committee is hosting a holiday bake-off event, and it's and it's a cookie exchange. So if you love to bake, we're asking you to let me know, and we can sign you up today or next week. It'll be online in the notable news. But in order to participate, a couple of things. You have to bring 1 to 2 dozen homemade cookies. Please, homemade cookie is a key. And after the service, the exchange will take place. It'll be back on the 22nd of December. And after service, we'll exchange cookies, and we will provide you the boxes and so forth. So, again, let me know if you want to participate. Any other questions?
It's going to be a fun, interactive service.
Yeah.
And as your reward, you get cookies to take home.
Right. Let me know if you want to sign up. Thanks.
Good morning, Carl Packham on behalf of David McElroy, who just got here. I just remind you about men's group tomorrow at 6:30 here in the church. It's a potluck, or just bring something to eat. So if you have any questions, David or myself or Peter, anyone will answer those questions. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Got Patty for that.
Good morning, everyone. Miguel Rodriguez from Social Action Committee. You may have seen in the notable news that it was announced that on the 22nd, we would have the SAC meeting, but probably not. So just a warning ahead of time. But we will still be in contact and communication throughout this month via email for everybody that is in SAC or people who are interested in SAC. Please meet with me and we can share contact information after the service. Also, tomorrow there is a meeting at Hope Community Center. There will be immigration lawyers talking about what could happen post Inauguration Day with immigrants, particularly in this country and especially in the surrounding area, Central Florida area. Hope Community assists a lot of people that are immigrants and their families, and so they'll be answering questions. And if you want to know more about what it could be expected to happen, what have you, it would be a good opportunity to attend. So I believe it's around 6. Again, meet with me at the end of service if you want more information. I will confirm tomorrow exactly the time, but it should be happening at the Hope Community Center, the 800, I think, South Halton address, and in Apopka. Thank you, Martha. And sorry, David and Carl, I would love to attend tomorrow, but that meeting may take place. I have to go and find out more information about possible deportations. But also, one last thing. We are preparing, SAC is preparing a resource material packet information for the congregation so that you'll know what's going on, how to prepare for, post-inauguration day. There are these pledge cards, yes, at the table over here, and actually, it doesn't really say, but you can, and I really encourage you to upload the app. The Pledge Central Florida app is a good resource there for how to report hate and violence incidences of that, as well as probably also help you in a situation how to calm down, perhaps a situation of hostility. So things like that we'll be providing on a more frequent basis beginning in the new year. Thank you.
Hi, Laurie Hospitality. So I guess everybody knows, considering the amount of food that's come in, today's a potluck. And there is a lot of food. So if you didn't know or you forgot, that's not an excuse not to come and eat with us. Reverend Kathy, I was hoping you would give a blessing before. I'll give the detailed instructions after service on how to work it, how we're going to work this whole thing. And the other thing I want is, Ellen, could you stand up for a second? I'm taking off for a little while, and Ellen, who's my co-chair, will be handling hospitality for the rest.
And whoever needs to know this should perk up your ears. There is a lovely casserole here with noodles, and it's gluten-free noodles and red sauce.
Real quick, Margie with membership. It's exciting to see so many new faces out here. I'm glad you're here. I know a lot of you are just Kathy groupies, but whatever it takes to get you to come in the door, it's awesome. keep on coming, because we have fantastic services every Sunday. And if you have been coming a while and you don't get Notable News yet, which is our weekly newsletter full of information on upcoming events, how to get involved, let me know, and I'll make sure you get on our email list.
Just so you know, the event last night at our house was an auction event that we offered last year. So when Lindsay or Sarah comes asking you for auction events to put up for next year, you'll know what we're talking about, because they're really, really fun and really make community fantastic. So, all right, my opening words. So I'm looking at the tree over here. The tree was a group effort. Well, purchased it last year, and Carl got it down from the shelf over here. Derek gracefully offered to put it up this week, like assemble it and make it so it didn't, remember how it was too big last year? He fixed that. And then the women's group decorated it on Friday night. So I wanted to call to your attention an article from the New York Times from December 8th, 1912. It's about 112 years ago. When the President and Mrs. Taft, who were in Panama at the time, their son and daughter established a new precedent at the White House in the way of a Christmas party tonight. A large and gracefully proportioned fir tree had been put in place in the Blue Room, which in all White House history has never before known a decoration of this kind. So if you didn't know, President William Howard Taft was a dedicated Unitarian, and his daughter Helen served as the president of Bryn Mawr College. So that's a little bit of history, how we're following William Howard Taft in the White House. We have our lovely tree here. So what's that? In a blue room. That's very well pointed out. So our opening music today will be performed by the choir, In the Bleak Midwinter.
Sorry, I'm always putting things down somewhere and not.
Never mind.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan, thirsted hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow, snow, snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long, long ago, angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim thronged the air. But his mother only in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give
Our chalice lighter today is Chase. Chase uses the pronouns he and him, and he's excited because he played with his dogs. And we say to the words together, in the light of truth and the warmth of love, we gather to seek, to sustain, and to share. And each week we affirm why we come together as a congregation here. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its gift. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek truth and love, and to help one another. Well, once again, I want to welcome everybody here today. As you know, we are a lay-led congregation. We have Reverend Kathy here at least once a month. We also have speakers from other religious traditions. We have professors from our various universities, individuals from nonprofits, and then services conducted with our own members here. So we invite you to come several times to get to know who we are and what we're all about. Of course, we always invite you to stay for coffee today. You're lucky because you got to come on a potluck Sunday. I always remind people the first time we showed up in this church was a potluck Sunday. We had no idea, and they invited us to stay, and here we are. So I encourage you to do that. So take a moment and greet your neighbors. Maybe if you see somebody you don't know, just let them know, hey, howdy. We will have lots of time to socialize right after the service, so if you made a friend just now, make sure you look for them during the potluck. Now is our time for joys and concerns. This is an opportunity for individuals to share with us anything that may be weighing on their heart or a great joy in their life. So I invite you to come to the microphone here in the middle so that our folks online can participate in that as well. If you would like me to bring the microphone to your seat, just raise your hand.
Hello, everybody. I'm David McElroy. Thank you, Carl, for saying about the men's group. 2025 in August will be our 20th year. Yeah, I started adding it all up, and I thought, wait a minute, 2005 is when we started in August, so 20 years, yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
My joy is I play with the dogs.
Awesome. Thank you, Chase. Oh yeah, I forgot the stone. I always forget.
My joy is that my mommy goes on a trip and for a long time, and now she came back.
That is so nice.
Unfortunately, I have some news. Ann Flick has asked me to relay to you that Bob is deteriorating very rapidly. He's less than 100 pounds now. Eating is problematic, even if it's pureed. But I asked Ann if there was anything we could do for her. She said no. She's very well surrounded with family and kids and grandkids and great-grandkids, and she's well taken care of. But just to let you know, most of you probably don't know Bob and Ann. She comes with me on Sundays. We usually sit about right there. But Bob is in a care facility and has been for some time.
My concern this week is that I mentioned my nephew, Brian, a few weeks ago. He passed on Friday. The blessing, I think, is that he went quickly. But I do have a blessing today, a joy, a real joy. My oldest granddaughter graduated from my alma mater this past June, and in journalism, and she just had a very large article appear in the Howard Courier, which is the Howard Community or Howard County newspaper, and she lives. They're not in Columbia, but they're very close to there, and so that was a real joy to see her name in print like that. Thank you.
So I have a concern and a joy. My neighbor's, a good friend of mine, a neighbor, her daughter passed away yesterday. So she was very ill, but it was sad because she was only like 34. But today's Larry's birthday, so.
I've been announcing about the retreat, the one-day retreat, and there are 3 of this fellowship who were with me there. There were 12 of us on the retreat, actually 14 of us. So I'm really grateful to share the meditation practice with folks. It's sorely needed these days.
My joy is in being with you this morning. It's such a wonderful time here. Your congregation, all the folks that I've met and been introduced to here, it's a warm and friendly and welcoming place. I feel so comfortable to be here. I'm blessed to be here, and it's a joy for me.
Actually, I'm going to add to that. I'm with him because he's my partner. We've been together for like, how many years? 25 years. Yeah, and this is more of a concern. He's going through a really rough ordeal right now. He's going through cancer treatment because he's got bone cancer. And I just want you guys to give him all the blessings you can that he comes through this.
Our friend Leanne is in the hospital again, but hopes to come home today or tomorrow. We had planned to go see David's A Christmas Carol on Friday, and we're disappointed that she couldn't go. But the power went out, and the play was postponed until next Saturday. So we are going to be able to go. Hey.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Furmanek. I have exciting news. I've just been cast in Calendar Girls at Theater West End. Luckily, I'm not one that takes her clothes off. I'm the one that comes in and wants to ruin all the fun. So you'll be hearing about it. It opens January 10th. We had a read through yesterday, and it looks like it's going to be a really fantastic cast.
So Marilyn, you need to clarify, like West End, like London West End? Sanford. Oh, well, that's pretty good. I don't see any joys and concerns from online, but let's just take a moment of silence to think about some of the concerns we've heard today, and some of those that may have gone unspoken. Amen. All right, so next in our service is our A Time for All Ages, and I believe Reverend Kathy, are you the leader of that? Wonderful. Come on up.
We're all doing it.
So, okay. All right. So I want to start with a reading that comes from a Unitarian educator, so from the Unitarian side of our tradition in the 20th century, and her name is Sophia Lyon-Foss. She writes, "For so the children come, so they have always been coming, always in the same way they come, born of the seed of man and woman. No angels herald their beginning, no prophets predict their future courses, no wise men see a star to show where to find the babe that will find humankind. Yet each night a child is born is a holy night. Fathers, mothers, all parents, sitting beside their children's cribs, feel glory in the sight of this new life beginning. They ask, where and how will this new life end, or will it ever end? Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, a time for worshiping." So with that theme, we are apparently doing Christmas a little bit early this year. And I know that my friend Jim Coffin spoke with you last week about Christmas, and I've got more for you today. So the nice thing about reflecting on Christmas early, especially for Unitarian Universalists, is that it allows us to be mindful as we move into and through the holiday season. So today's service invites you to ponder the meanings of Christmas and what they might mean for you. So we start with a journey. Have you ever noticed how many journeys there are in the Christmas story? Lots of them. Mary and Joseph have to go on a journey. The shepherds have to go on a journey. Those angels must have gone on a journey to find the shepherds, to give them the news. And let's not forget about the wise men, sometimes called kings. They go on a journey too. Lots of journeys. So now we're going to go on a journey, and I hope you brought your imagination. And I hope that the children will help me out. So if there are any children present, if you'll help me, will you come on up? So we're going to go on a journey to find a special baby. And on the way, I thought it would be a good idea if we picked up some gifts. Okay? So people often, where's my microphone here? People often bring a present when they go to visit a baby. If you were going to go see a baby, what might you bring for a present?
I would probably bring some baby toys for them.
Baby toys, that's a nice idea.
A blanket.
A blanket, yeah. Okay. Any other ideas about what a baby might need? Diapers, clothes, frankincense? Oh, a stuffed animal, a rattle. Okay, well, we're going to go on a journey and look for a baby and look for a gift. So I'll bring this basket. If we find any gifts, we can put them in the basket, okay? All right. And so for our journey, I'd like to invite you, if you want to be an angel or a shepherd or a wise one, symbolized by a crown, because I don't know how else to symbolize that. So hello there. Would you like to be an angel this morning? Yeah, okay. They can help you put a halo on. Okay, right here. What would you like to be? You go. How about if one of you is wears a crown and one wears a shepherd's hat? Okay. So while they do that, I'll just tell you, I wrote this years ago as a no rehearsal Christmas pageant because I fundamentally do not believe in putting families through her rehearsals for Christmas. Okay. Oops, turn that over. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, a beautiful angel, a very wise one. Okay. Excellent. And thank you to all of our costume department. Okay. Oh, we have some more. Okay. A few more angels, maybe? What do we think? You want a crown or a halo? And these are special crowns. You can color them when you get home. Okay. Okay, yes, we have a lot of wise ones with us today. We'll see how that goes. All right, when you're ready, come this way. Come this way, we'll go on our journey. All right. Hi there, we're on a journey looking for a special baby. Have you seen any special babies recently?
No, there's no babies around here.
Do you have any ideas of a gift we could bring to a baby?
Well, all babies need love, so you could bring some love to the baby.
Some love, okay, but I don't know how to put love in our basket, but I guess we could try to remember love as a wish when we find the baby. Yes. Would you remember love for us? Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Hi there. Hello. We're going on a journey to find a special baby. Have you seen a special baby recently?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Do you have any ideas of a gift we could bring to a baby?
Well, all babies need a clean earth.
Oh.
You could bring a wish that the baby will live in a world with clean air and clean water.
Oh, a clean earth is something that all babies need, but I don't know. I don't know how to put a clean earth in our basket. Well, who can remember a clean earth? And we'll wish that for the baby. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right, we have roaming angels. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Let's see if we can find anybody else. Oh, look, here's some people that look like they're on a journey too. Hi there.
Hey.
We're on a journey looking for a special baby. Have you seen a special baby recently?
Well, I've seen a lot of babies in my travels, but none recently.
None recently. Well, do you have any ideas of a gift we could bring a baby?
Well, I'm especially fond of traveling. You could bring a wish that the baby will grow up to have wonderful travels and adventures.
Do you like that gift? Not going to fit in our basket, though, is it? Who can remember travels for our baby? Okay, oops, take the top. Okay. All right, well, thank you very much. Okay.
Hola.
Oh. He speaks Spanish. Do any of you speak Spanish? Do you know Spanish? Do you know how to tell him we're looking for a special baby? Oh, okay. I know a little Spanish. Let's see if I can do it. Estamos en busca un bebé especial. ¿Has visto un baby especial?
No, aquí no hay bebés.
¿Tienes ideas de algún regalo que podemos darle a un bebé?
Bueno, los niños necesitan crecer en un mundo justo y pacífico. Traigo un deseo de que el bebé crezca en un mundo de paz y justicia.
No podemos poner paz y justicia en nuestra canasta. We can't put peace and justice in our basket. Who can remember a world that is peaceful and fair when we find our baby? Oops. Will you remember another one? Oh, you can do the next one, okay? All right. Gracias.
Por nada.
Okay. Hi there, we're on a journey and we're looking for a special baby. Have you seen a special baby recently?
No, I haven't.
Oh, do you have any ideas of a gift we could bring to a baby?
Well, all babies need curiosity, and I know that is good to ask questions and learn. You could bring a wish that the baby will grow up with a curious mind.
Oh, curiosity seems like a good thing. Who can remember a wish for a curious mind for our baby? Yep, we lost one.
Taking a nap.
Okay, well, naps are good when you're on a journey. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a little detour here. Oops. Hi, we're on a journey looking for a special baby. Have you seen a special baby recently?
Well, you're in luck because all babies are special, and there's one right here.
May we see?
Of course.
Oh. What is this baby's name?
Arella.
Arella, isn't that pretty? So we tried to get some gifts on our way, but I see that we've arrived with our basket empty. Who can remember our wishes for the baby?
We wish the baby has a clean earth.
Okay.
Safe travels or adventures and curiosity.
Safe travels and adventures. What's yours say?
Love.
Love. Okay, did anybody have another one? Peace and justice. Can you say peace?
Peace and justice.
Oh, good job. And we had one more, I think. Curiosity?
Curiosity.
Curiosity. So those are our wishes for the baby.
Your wishes are a wonderful gift for this baby. Thank you. Of course, since all children are special, I wish those gifts for these children as well.
Ooh, can you say thank you? Thank you, yeah.
You're welcome. And I have one more gift to wish all of our children, and our grown-ups too, and that is joy.
All right, thank you. That's a wonderful addition. And everyone can go back to their seats now. Thank you.
That was lovely. Thank you, Alicia. Now we have our interlude and offering. This is a time that we pass our baskets. We encourage you to be as generous as possible in this season of giving. Remember, we have a special bag for our staff bonuses, and we give 40% of the loose offering to a charitable organization every quarter. This time it's the American Civil Liberties Union. So we encourage you to give generously. We're going to sing It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. It is a quite high tune, so I invite you, if you want to sing in an octave lower. Let me just grab my hymn book. Hold on. It's number 244, and you can stay seated. That's right. And before we get started, I wanted to let you know that this carol first appeared in a Unitarian church in Massachusetts on Christmas Eve, 1849. The words do not simply call us to worship Jesus, but to make real his teachings of peace on earth and goodwill to all. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Now we'll sing our children out. Join with me in the children's recessional. We love you and bless you and send you on your way. We love you and bless you today and every day. This morning, our speaker is the Reverend Kathy Schmitz. She's a frequent flyer here. We're so happy to have her. And she's going to be talking about the gifts of the journey.
A love song. In the carol that we just sang, "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear," that is how the angels, singing of the angels is described, as a love song. Contrasting the world that we live in with the vision of which the angels sing. The composer writes, "And we who fight the wars hear not the love song which they bring. Oh, hush the noise of battle strife, and hear the angels sing." There are, of course, other songs of Christmas, songs of commercialism which entice us to find happiness in material gifts, songs of family and those held dear, which draw us out of the world and into the cocoon of comfort. There are songs of theological exclusion which demand that we hold up the divine aspects of Jesus as the only way to salvation. But in the 1840s, a different song emerged, a social message of Christmas. The publication of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in 1843 helped redefine Christmas as a time of caring for others and for extending our joy and comfort to all. In the carol, "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear," it first appeared 6 years later, 6 years after Dickens' story, in a Unitarian church in Massachusetts on Christmas Eve, 1849. It called us not to simply worship Jesus, but to make real his teachings of peace on earth, goodwill to all. This is the social message of Christmas. We are reminded that the song the angels sang on that first Christmas Eve was one of love, of peace, of joy, of goodwill to all on earth. And yet we who fight the wars hear not the love song which they bring. It continues, "Oh, hush the noise of battle strife, and hear the angels sing." Can we hear the love song? Can we indeed hush the noise of battle strife? So much love to share, and yet so many battles that get in the way. Oh, hush. Let us reflect. Oh, hush, the wars that divide nations. Oh, hush, the judgments of civil society that separate the privileged from the outcast. Oh, hush, the petty disputes that separate us one from another and create unnecessary distance between friends and families and neighbors. Oh, hush, the wars within ourselves, the chatter and clatter of our own minds that prevent us from being the truly loving beings that we are meant to be. Oh, hush. Oh, hush. Oh, hush the noise of battle strife, the anger, the fear, the judgment, the jealousy. Oh, hush. Let us quiet that which divides us and ask ourselves what love demands. As we move into this Christmas season, let us commit to hearing the song the angels sing, a song of love for ourselves and for our world. Please join me in a moment of reflection on this love. May we carry this love with us as we move forward. But now, because every once in a while we should, a bit of scripture. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1, verses 1 through 10. Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and we are coming to worship him. When Herod the king heard these things, he was troubled, and all of Jerusalem with him. And when he gathered the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. And he said unto them, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the leaders of Judah. For out of you will come a leader that will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise men, asked of them exactly what time the star appeared. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and find out about the young child, and when you have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also. By the way, you shouldn't always believe kings, but that's a different sermon. The passage ends. When they heard the king, they departed, and the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with great joy. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with his mother Mary, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they opened their treasures, they presented to him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Here ends the reading. They presented to him gifts. That's what the Gospel of Matthew tells us. The wise men presented unto newborn Jesus gifts. This is the babe that will save humankind? He can do that, and he needs gifts? I mean, really? Gold and frankincense and myrrh for what? This is the one of whom the angels sang, the one who will bring peace on earth. So he needs what? I thought he was bringing the gifts. I thought he was the gift. Well, yeah, it turns out it's one of those gifts. You know, the kind some assembly required. The package says it right there in big letters, peace on earth, here you go. And then in little tiny print it says, some assembly required. You've got to do some work as well. And they weren't kidding. 2,000 years and many Christmases have passed. And here we sit amongst the scattered pieces and parts. My IKEA reference. Oh, goodness. We have tried. We have tried to put it together. Religions have tried their hands at it, and governments have tried to assemble. Philosophers have tried, prophetic leaders, ordinary people, we've all tried. And we've had some amazing creations. But peace on earth was not one of them. You see, the thing is, we have to use all the pieces provided. We don't get to pick and choose. We can't attach our love for family with strong bolts, but leave care for the stranger lying on the floor. When we hammer for justice, we've got to nail it in so tight that it doesn't fall off when we happen to find it inconvenient. We have all the pieces. Our task is to use them all. The peace of which the angels sing, the promise of new life symbolized in the Christmas story, these gifts are ours, not for the asking, not for the taking. Rather, they are ours to create. This is the gift the child needs to bring his gift to life. This is the gift the children need, the commitment of our hearts and our hands to make the promise real, so that peace on earth is sung not only by distant, hard-to-hear voices of angels, so that peace on earth is a song that is echoed back by all of us echoed back by all the world for all to hear. May it be so.
Our closing music today will be hymn number 128. I invite you to stand as you're willing and able for all that is our life.
Many of us have sung this before, and it will be really familiar. Right before the last phrase, there's a long pause, and I just want to say it's one beat longer than you think it is. So Alicia and I will try to do it right and follow along. Okay. For all that is our life, we sing our thanks and praise. For our life is our gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad. For needs which others serve, for services we give, for work and its rewards, for hours of rest and love, we come with praise and thanks. For all that is our life, for sorrow we must bear, for failures, pain and loss, for each new thing we learn, for fearful hours that pass, we come with praise and thanks. For all that is our life, for all that is our life, we sing our thanks and praise. For all life is our gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad.
We're going to extinguish our chalice together. Please repeat the words on the screen with me.
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
So my closing words relate to the fact that we were in the Christian calendar of getting ready for Christmas, and we're in the second Sunday of Advent. And I'm going to take my quote from Pema Chodron, a Buddhist nun. If we want there to be peace in the world, we have to be brave enough to soften what is rigid in our hearts, to find the soft spot and stay with it. We have to have the kind of courage and take that kind of responsibility. That's the true practice of peace. May this time of waiting inspire our courage. May we find the soft spot in the pressures of this season and stay with it as we discern our way forward. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be at ease and discover the true practice of peace within us, so that there may be peace in the world. Finally, in the true belief that someday this world can become a beloved community that holds us all in care, we say Amen. And we'll have our postlude by Alicia.